What's going on, guys? We got a new segment coming at you today. It's health and fitness controversies.
Woo!
It's fun to talk about them and just give our opinions on things, but there isn't that many of them, or maybe we just haven't done them in the past. But there's been other ones. There was Brittany Dawn scamming everyone. This one is about KetoCon.
Yeah.
And these are just our opinions, guys. First off, I guess we'll just go over the chronology of what's going on, give you a summary, and then we'll talk about it.
Okay.
So if you guys are unfamiliar, KetoCon is, I think, the biggest keto conference.
Yeah.
We've been to it once. Mm-hmm. We've been to other conferences.
We have.
About 4 or 5 total.
Yeah. And KetoCon definitely supersedes in terms of vendors and size. People.
It's the biggest one. I would say it's probably the marquee event on the calendar if you're one of these conference goers.
Yeah.
And a little bit of controversy is unfolding because it has been postponed, is what they're calling it, but it has effectively been canceled this year, rescheduled to next year.
Yeah, but the dates are set. Everything's set in stone for when it's going to happen next year. And as a lot of you guys know, a lot of these conferences are being rescheduled or just postponed or pushed off completely for the year because of what's happening right now. So it was almost expected, right, that this was going to happen?
Yes. I was thinking about buying tickets because if we were going to go, and then I was like, this is probably not going to happen.
Yeah, so we were waiting, fortunately, and we didn't buy our tickets, so we don't have really an issue, but a lot of people do.
So they made a big announcement, and it was basically hey guys, big announcement because of COVID. KetoCon's been rescheduled. So when you say reschedule, everyone's okay, August, September, something like that.
Yeah.
No, next year. Missing from the press release was the fact that you would not be getting a refund. Your ticket would be rolled over automatically to 2021.
Wait, they didn't say that at all?
Now they do have an addendum on this is about 2 or 3 days later. Okay. They have an addendum on the website. So now what they're saying basically, we can't do refunds. Because the nature of event planning, the revenue generated through ticket and exhibitor sales is invested into producing the event.
Okay.
Some of which we have forfeited. I would like transparency on that personally. How much? We need to know. As we are also not receiving refunds from our venues and contracted partners. We are unable to honor refund requests as per our refund policy. So it's in the policy.
So we always sign things that we don't really read through. And we're just okay with it. Buying tickets, we do that all the time. So if it was already in the policy, which is smart on their part, then people were forewarned.
KetoCon does not issue refunds under any circumstance, so that is in their refund policy. Now, here's the thing. I guess it's probably in also the refund policies of these contracts KetoCon is signing when they're signing up for the venue and all these different services that they're getting. So what we can do, this is what they're doing. All tickets have been rolled over to 2021, and you can even roll it over to 2022 if you would like. So if that's the case, if you're allowed to roll over your ticket, they're still eating some of the cost here, right?
Who, KetoCon is?
Yeah, because you're getting a free ticket for 2021 when they are saying they've paid and not been reimbursed for things they paid for this year.
I'm assuming, this is an assumption, the venue can't refund them this year, but will allow them to do it next year with whatever's already in place.
They've released the 2018 KetoCon presentation on the website. 2021 attendees will be upgraded to include KetoCon 2021 digital downloads, $50 value.
That's good.
Yeah.
They don't have to do any of that.
They don't have to do any of this.
It's in their policy.
Additionally, KetoCon 2020 will exist in a socially distant online platform, virtual hosting. Some of the people will give presentations. A lot of them probably won't, I would assume, because a lot of the reason people present here for free is for the exposure and getting boots on the ground type of a thing. I would imagine a lot of the presenters aren't going to do this.
No, I think we have a really good community.
Some might.
And people will do it because they'll realize that no one could go anywhere. Why not just provide the value at home? I'm going to be honest, with all of these updates, this is not as big of a controversy as it was yesterday or the day before.
Yeah. My initial reaction, I was just reading through some Instagram stuff, seeing what the general consensus is. It's give the people their money back, of course.
I would agree too, especially during this economic climate, right? People are out of jobs. Yeah. They're going to lose their jobs. They're trying to feed their families. And $300 is a lot of money.
I think most people it was only $150.
$150 is still a lot of money. I originally was they need to give their money back. There's no if, and, or buts about it.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. The more I've thought about it, the more I've been doing reading. I don't think that's 100% fair because you got to think there's a lot of businesses in this assembly line that's going on.
Yeah.
There's the bigger businesses than KetoCon that they're purchasing things from. renting a venue, renting tables, chairs, like bleachers, speaking equipment, all of this audio video stuff.
Yeah.
They're probably renting all that. They've paid for that. They're not getting reimbursed. They're just stuck in the middle. People expecting them to distribute that back out, money they don't have.
Yeah.
So like,
So the money,
if they're being truthful and that's a situation, I don't know what you can do.
and I'm assuming they're being truthful because
Yeah.
we've given them money so they can use that money to reinvest into this big, amazing keto conference. Now, all being said and done, and really thinking about it and having gone to law school, not to toot my own horn, you guys, we all signed a contract, right, of some sort. And contracts need to be upheld. That's a part of society.
I don't think this is going to be a popular opinion. And it's really easy to just be like, no, give the people their money back. You guys are a company. Companies are bad. People are good. Give people money. I agree. Like, you have personal responsibility. Why are you signing non-refund contracts if you're going to complain that you want a refund when the time comes? Of course, if you're paying for a service and it's not rendered, that's in the realm of fraud. I don't think that we're in that realm, though, with this one.
No, because they're trying to make amends by
They're doing their best.
Rescheduling it, allowing you to do 2022 if that's easiest for you, giving you a couple added bonuses. It's a poopy situation overall, but at the end of the day, keto evangelists, the people that run KetoCon, they're not pocketing our money or your money.
That would be my assumption. If they are, of course, then they're terrible, greedy people. But my assumption is there's no money to be given to you.
Yeah.
So they can't just like refund your money. You can scrutinize their business practices. Is that how businesses operate? Typically, yeah. Typically, if if you just go to the bank, everyone's like, bank, give me the money. You can't give everyone their money.
They don't have the money to give.
Yeah. So I definitely have more sympathy than I did yesterday when I was just reading stuff and I was like, getting whipped up into a frenzy with everyone. Like, KetoCon sucks. When you actually take a rational look at it, I don't think they suck that much. I think they're doing everything they can.
And they're telling us they can't give us the money and why. Or give you the money. I keep saying us, but we did not buy tickets.
I was like, okay, this has to be happening to a lot of conferences at this time. So I did some research.
Yeah, like PaleoFX.
On what's happening. So PaleoFX is still giving you the illusion that they're having their conference, which I found that to be odd, even a little bit more odd than what KetoCon's doing, which is like, you guys can't have refunds. So this, like, I can still register. July, they're pretending it's going to happen. Yeah, like, you can still pay them money. So for me, like, if I'm paying money now to this...
I'm a fool.
Yeah, you're a fool. But also, I would put that a little bit in the realm of like unethical business practices because I would have to imagine it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But it might. I don't know. I guess maybe it could happen. Which I couldn't actually find it on their website, the South by Southwest, but they have not refunded anyone. They're honoring the purchases for this year for next year's event.
So this is common practice. And the
it
offer
runs until 2023. What are most people doing? There's the Endocrine Society, which is, I think, a smaller conference. It was canceled. They offer refunds. So there are some people that are offering refunds. Put yourself in both people's situations. There's, of course, the people who have paid $150.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
They can't get their money back.
Yeah.
It sucks. They probably had plans for this year. Who knows if they can go next year or the year after. They probably can't go.
Yeah.
So that's bad. But then you have also these other group of people, not as many, but they're working year-round tirelessly towards this one event that probably, I don't know much about their business. I would say it generates 95% of their annual income this one weekend. The $150 they get for your ticket, that's just like a fraction of what they generate off the event.
And at $150, like we're not trying to diminish the fact that $150 might not be a huge hit for you and your family. But at this point, there is like no right and wrong. There's a contract. It's been signed by you. I mean, with or without realizing, you knew this was a possibility, right? You knew that if a refund had to be had, it's not possible because it's in the contract.
Yeah, so contracts suck when they actually come into play. Like,
they have to be enforced.
When the reckoning comes and we have to answer to Google and Amazon and Apple, like, it's not going to be fun. But they'll just go back and be like, you signed right here. Like, we can listen to all your conversations, right? You remember when you signed that?
Yeah.
We'll be like, no. But I guess I did. I think for these, we should do like a verdict at the end. Like we're judges.
Okay. Pending the contract, I uphold the position that KetoCon has taken.
I think I am siding with KetoCon in this one.
Yeah.
But I think a perfect world scenario would be KetoCon gets refunded. Then they are then able to refund all of the people that bought tickets.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess let us know down below what you think. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say, especially those of you who purchased a ticket and do need that refund right now. But that's our video. Let us know other things you want us to talk about as well.
Yeah.
We like to give our opinion. We know you always don't love to hear it. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you soon.